Welcome to That's Good. Christmas Eve, Denver Broncos. I don't know how long this video will last. The signal strength for internet here in my parents' house, away from civilization, is bad. But the Broncos just lost to the Washington Redskins 27-11. Thanks for joining. Yes, I see everybody coming in. Again, I don't know how long this connection will last. So the Broncos, what are they, 5-10 now? A little bit better of a draft pick with the win. Kirk Cousins, I think, had 299 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. And remember that 1 touchdown he threw into a window tighter than a field mouse's asshole, and his receiver dropped the touchdown. So overall, pretty good combine day for Kirk Cousins. For the Broncos, it looked like the offense has kind of looked all season. Way too many mistakes. C.J. Anderson had a great game, as did Von Miller. Von Miller was maybe one of the best games he's had this season, I feel like. Strip fumble, a couple sacks, or 1 sack. I don't know. It's Christmas Eve. I am trying to enjoy that here at the party. But I thought Cousins looked good enough where anybody should be excited to see him as a Bronco next year, if that does happen. But there are a ton of Broncos free agent, or there's a ton of quarterback free agent options this offseason. I think they showed a graphic at the end there. You've got Kirk Cousins, Alex Smith, Case Keenum, Teddy Bridgewater, Sam Bradford, and possibly Tyrod Taylor. Any of those guys could maybe hit the free agency market. Again, today, the running game looks strong, which is good, but Broncos just need a tackle on that offensive line, and I think they get one more tackle, the offensive line will shore up. The running backs looked good, and you just need a quarterback to lean on that run, make some more plays through the air. But that's about it. That's all there was really to talk about today, right? Kirk Cousins looked pretty good, and the Broncos made a ton of mistakes on offense, and it cost them the game. They did get a touchdown there at the end, though. Almost all because of C.J. Anderson, and he got the 2-point conversion. He's 54 yards away from getting 1,000 on the season, so next week we can all at least be rooting for C.J. Anderson to get 1,000 yards for the first time in his career. Kirk Cousins, we want. Yes, we do. Eli Manning, I don't know. I don't think so. I think I would be the least excited about Eli. And I think they're saying that he's probably going to just stay in New York. So, unless, of course, who was it? Was it Rosen who said he doesn't want the Browns to draft him? Was that what happened today? Rosen said he would much rather play for the Giants. And if that does happen, then Rosen will be the next guy to beat the Patriots 2 times in the Super Bowl. Yes, I would take Case Keenum. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he's played really good football with a shitty offensive line in front of him. He's probably the most, besides Tyrod Taylor, the most mobile quarterback. Well, I guess Alex Smith, Tyrod Taylor, and Case Keenum, all pretty good at moving, making plays happen with their legs. Aloha. I'm assuming you're working from, or you're watching from Hawaii. But any of those guys, when plays break down, they can make things happen. You know, Keenum and Alex Smith, you don't think that necessarily when you think about those quarterbacks, but they can extend plays. If the Broncos went for, say, Alex Smith, say they signed Alex Smith, the benefit there is you can get him cheaper than probably most of those quarterbacks, and you still go ahead and draft somebody because Alex Smith plays his best football when the team he's on drafts a young quarterback. So, you know, if the Broncos got Alex Smith and then drafted a guy to replace him, he would probably have a great season. That's just how Alex Smith works. He did it in San Francisco with Kaepernick behind him. He did it this year when the Chiefs drafted Mahomes, and he could do it next year for the Broncos when they draft somebody, hopefully not Josh Allen. I think the hype on him is a little too much. Let's see. What are the chances the Broncos play less zone next season? I don't know. I think they play a lot. They played a lot of man this year. Most defenses kind of switch in and out of it. Depends on the personnel you have and what you want to do. But I don't know. I'm not a coach, and I'm not a smart enough football guy to answer that question. Garrett Bowles, I wouldn't say he's been terrible. I'd say he has holding problems. I'd say his internal clock on when to let go of a hold is off. It's like all the other linemen set their daylight savings holding clocks, their internal clocks, and Bowles never did it. Bowles just never did it. He's an hour behind everybody else. Is Bowles a great tackle? No, but he's been good enough, and I think he's versatile enough where you could put him to right tackle if for some reason the Broncos are able to land some sort of great left tackle, whether that's through the draft or they're through free agency. Tell us the field mouse joke again. I said Kirk Cousins had a touchdown pass dropped that he threw through a window that was tighter than the asshole of a field mouse. And this is 100 times bigger than an asshole's field mouse asshole. Jimmy G, legit. Yes, thank you for the super chat. Jimmy G is going to be good in San Francisco. Obviously, I think John Lynch and Kyle Shanahan made the right move there, and he's looked better every week. And I don't think they are going to let him hit free agency. Who should we draft if we have the 5th pick? I don't know. I haven't looked into that yet. Either the best left tackle available, or if there's a quarterback that the Broncos want, then get him. Aaron Rodgers is in question. Yeah, I don't know what that situation seems weird. I don't think there's any way the league forces the Packers to release Aaron Rodgers. But even if he gets released, whoever can claim him first will claim him. I don't know how that situation is going to play out, but it seems just kind of crazy. Baker Mayfield. If he's there at 5, then yeah, maybe you take him. Yeah, the Lions losing to the Bengals today. Did not see that coming because the Lions they were in the playoff race today, and now they're fucked because they couldn't beat the lowly Bengals. I haven't seen how the Los Angeles Rams and Tennessee Titans game finished. I'm surprised how close that game was because Todd Gurley seemed to be lighting it up, and I think did Goff had like 4 touchdown passes, so I don't even know why that game was close. But Broncos fans, Wesley Woodyard and Eric Decker both playing pretty good football today for the Tennessee Titans. Final score 27-23. Okay, so the Rams win as expected, but you should be proud of former Broncos. Woodyard had a touchdown. Decker had 7 or 8 catches. Oh, 2 minutes left in that game. Okay, not final. Thank you. Sorry, I'm in an office right next to the router to ensure that I have an internet connection. Take Cousins, problem fixed. Yes, I disagree with the second part of that. I don't think they should cut Talib. That would be stupid. I think you restructure and extend Talib. He's still a very good corner. So you calling him an old ass is wrong and stupid. And really stupid. Say even Talib in 2 years loses a step. He's the type of player you can move to safety, and he would still be very valuable to you on the field. I would try to keep Talib, and I like the attitude and everything he brings to that defense. So I think it's more about restructuring, and if Talib's willing to do that, they can keep him. I don't think you need to cut DT either. I think you restructure DT, and with a better quarterback, DT is going to look good again. He's locked down for quite some time, and I don't think you can just cut him because he has way too much dead money that would affect the cap. So they're definitely not going to cut DT. They're not going to cut him. They would have to trade him. If they cut him, they would have like $20 million in dead cap space. So, but yeah, that's it. Broncos did not look good today, except for a few players. But they had a lot of, Emmanuel Sanders, Cody Latimer didn't even make the trip today. A lot of young guys playing. I wish we'd have seen more of D'Angelo Henderson. He had 1 carry for -4 yards. So that was disappointing. But CJ, hell of a game. Next week, we root for CJ to get 1,000, and that's just what we're going to do. What do I think of Lamar Jackson? Don't know. Haven't watched enough college football to have a good opinion about it. My life is consumed with NFL football, so I don't have enough time to put college football in my life. They let TJ Ward go, and that affected the team. Yeah. I mean, I would have liked to see Ward here in his final year. I don't think he's having a great year in Tampa Bay. He's had some injury issues, but I would have liked to see him stay here. Shelby Harris, yeah, I think he's earned a longer contract. I don't know how long they have him for. If it's a 1 year or 2 year deal, I'd have to double check on that. So yeah, get high, play video games, enjoy your Christmas Eve. McKenzie, oh yeah, that McKenzie's not stepping out of bounds before the half was stupid. That would have given the Broncos 3 more points, so they would have lost 27-14 instead of 27-11. So, as shitty as it was, like, who cares today? Who cares today? Yeah, that's it. Everybody enjoy Christmas, Christmas Eve, Hanukkah, drinking days, whatever it is. And hopefully I'll be back Tuesday to make some videos. Definitely not doing any tomorrow because it's fucking Christmas and I'm going to be just enjoying the day. Thanks for all the support this season too. Aloha. I love you. Bye.